Welcome to a little corner of consciousness, where we embark on this journey of consciousness expansion together, one coherent step at a time. On a little corner of consciousness, we explore coherence, expansion, and frequency as we move deeper into our wholeness together. I'm your host, Stephanie Ablett. Welcome to the show. Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to another episode of A Little Corner of Consciousness. I'm your host, Stephanie Ablett. Thank you for joining again. Today's episode is going to be all about the seed of life. This is something that I am continually talking about right now. It's something that has profoundly shifted me in the last few months, 6 months, but it's something that has been culminating. It's something that has been brewing in me for a very long time. It feels like it is the end of a probably 10 to 12 year cycle. 10 to 12 years of constant, relentless inner work to bring me to this point. And I want to talk about it with you to share what it looked like for me, not to say that it is going to be the same for you. Because the seed of life is something that is so potent and powerful that I feel that it may be possible, now that it is awakened within me, that it will awaken others much more effortlessly. It is resonance that can be brought out in others. And I'm not saying that I'm special or anything like that. This is just something that is my soul mission to bring through. And so I just have to share it and talk about it. And I feel that it will have an effect on others in a wonderful, magical, aligned, beautiful life of purpose and presence and abundance and beauty. So what the hell is the seed of life? So the real full understanding of what the seed of life is for me came into my awareness in the last few months. I would say maybe it was late December 2025 or January, maybe even February 2026. And it was something that kept establishing itself, kept going deeper until it really blossomed into this unfolding of what this concept of the seed of life is. So for me, the seed of life is the spark of light, the spark of source, the spark of God that lives within us, that animates our essence, that animates our consciousness, that holds the life force that is us in this body. When you are deep within yourself and you tune into your heart, and you tune into the core of your heart, where you can go into the seat of the soul. Michael Singer's concept of the seat of the soul, where you are going as far into yourself as you can. There, I find there is the brightest, most concentrated force of life and light that is possible, that is within us. And it is just this burning, infinite, powerful orb of light that lives within us. And I say orb just to give it some kind of context, because I don't know what shape it is. It's geometry. It's something far more complicated than we can know. But it's as if it's an orb that lives deep within us. And it is the fractal, the piece of God that we are. It is our soul. And it is the source of the most incredible fuel, fire, stimulus, consciousness, energy that you can imagine. And it is infinite and endless. I truly feel that if we really learned how to use the seed of life with our full awareness, with our full consciousness, with a full understanding of what it is and how it works, it is our God selves. And for me, how it came into a potent, powerful force within me is through the awakening of my heart. It's through working with sacred geometry. It was through understanding the architectural structure of our soul, of our energy, of our connection to our higher self, oversoul, monad. And it was the full descending and integration of the higher self, the oversoul, the monad, into my body, my awareness, and my consciousness. And this was a process that unfolded over the last 6 months, for me particularly. And once something landed within me, I came into the wholeness that I've been talking about in the last few episodes, where there is a completeness within me, where I truly feel an undeniable wholeness within me, because I feel as though all of the parts of me, all of the levels of myself are aligned and anchored in my body. And once that established itself within me and threw me into the earth, I started having this access, this awareness of this most incredible, sensational life force that lives within me. And this is the seed of life. Seed of life. And over the last month or so, I have been exploring what happens if you use the seed of life in meditation. What happens if you fuel yourself with the seed of life? What happens if you allow the seed of life to expand within you and use it through different chakras? I've just been exploring, and the results have been profound. There have been things that are beginning to line up in my life, things that I have been desiring for the last 10 years or more, a clarity that feels undeniable in what my soul voice wants to express, what my essence wants to express, which is what is happening to me, right? Which is the seed of life within me. And it's just something that will be the essence of my work moving forward. I cannot express how fulfilling, how peaceful, how stable, rooted, grounded, calm, pure my body feels when I am activating and anchoring into the power of the seed of life within me. If I feel myself uprooting, losing myself, getting wrapped up in the outer world, getting wrapped up in stuff at work or stuff with other people, or, emotions that are lingering old programs, I take a breath, I tune into the seed of life within me, and I am immediately calmed, and I immediately know where I stand. It is an unfuckwithable energy. It is an unshakable energy and presence that just anchors, roots, and expands the more that you are aware of it. It is the stable tone and energy of God that lives within you. And this is accessible for everyone. We are all an expression of God. We are all a seed of God. We can each tune into this profound, anchored wholeness that lives within us. What would your life look like if this is the space you started your day with? What would your life look like if you felt that you were always held in every moment? What would your life look like if you were always guided by something that could be assured within you by the radiance of life force that bursts from your core when you begin to follow where you're being led? You are just ushered into something new. You are ushered into what is aligned for you. You are ushered into your highest truth and highest path. There is nothing that I wish for more than for everyone to be able to come into that stable calm within themselves, to know that they have their own back, that they've got themselves, that they are taken care of, that they can have confidence, they can be anchored and rooted in their fullness, their full self, their whole self, and know exactly where they need to be, what they need to do, to be in their most beautiful, stable, rooted life. There is peace, there is power, there is confidence, there is fire that is fueled from this place. And it's extra fiery because we're in Aries right now. And it is asking us to get going, to do the thing that it's been asking of us for a long time, that we've been putting on the back burner. Now is the time. It's asking all of us to take that step, to take that leap and jump into the unknown. Because it's not entirely unknown when you can feel the fuel of your soul burning within you, leading you exactly where you need to be. If it doesn't feel like it's immaculately amazing, maybe it's not meant for you. When it feels aligned and powerful and awakened within you, maybe it's leading you to something phenomenal that you could never have known for yourself until you just did it. You are not without resources. You are not without guidance. You are not without presence with something that knows all. It's all within you. It's all accessible within you. And where it truly begins is coming into a space where you can sit with yourself long enough for your heart to open, for yourself to actually stabilize and root in stillness, where you can actually sit with everything that is on the surface, face it, feel it. Don't get lost in the stories of what it means or what it was in the past. Just to simply feel what comes up, to let it move through you to its fullness, to its completion, so that it can be accepted, honored, and released or integrated. As you allow yourself to sit in stillness and move through everything that is on the surface, you're able to go deeper. And that deepness just keeps going. You are the universe. You are the quantum field. You can expand infinitely in the darkness. Don't let that be a scary thing. Let that be profoundly eye-opening. That there is no limited space within you. You are infinite. And so whatever feels constrictive or confining or limited within yourself, you can expand into the vastness that you are and see it from a bigger picture. You can see how small this one viewpoint is to allow you to observe it and feel it and integrate it. To see that the things that are often held in our body are from specific programming telling us to believe that these stories define us, that our past defines us, or that we are limited and restricted in the identity that we've given ourselves. You're actually a clean slate. You are actually the infinite field that expands and opens, that is full of potential and possibility, that is full of vastness and emptiness, that can just let go and open, that can just release and integrate, that can finally be able to sit in stillness and be present. And in that space, you are able to tune deeper into the body, to tune deeper into the heart, to open, to awaken something that is deeply rooted there. I feel that in connection to the way that consciousness works, that even being brought the awareness of the seed of life will start to awaken it within you. That me even talking about this will awaken something within you. That is my hope. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been endlessly creating posts about the seed of life, contemplating, philosophizing about what it is, and trying to bring it into the awareness of others. We are at a very vital and important crossroads right now. And it's not a good and evil. It's not a this or that. It's just an opportunity to choose what we know is true to ourselves. To stop giving in to something that is no longer working. To choose what is coming alive within us. To choose what our truth actually is. To choose who we actually are. To stop using the facades. To stop using the masks. To stop performing. To stop needing approval. To stop giving a fuck about what other people think. And to just be ourselves. And when you stand for that and have devotion to understand what you are to the core, what this seed of life is within you, miracles, my loves, miracles. So much profound joy, harmony, bliss, curiosity, so much goodness. We deserve to have the quality of life that we've all been craving our whole lives. Living in a box society that has not worked for anyone for a very long time. What happens if we choose ourselves instead? What happens if we actually choose to be our whole selves? Imagine. What would the world be like if we were all able to just be our authentic, whole selves? That is the vision I am holding, my loves. I am working on building something new with the seed of life as the anchor, as the portal of a new unfolding in the work that I do with others. So keep an eye out for that. I'm very excited. There are very exciting things happening on the horizon that I'm keeping to myself for now, but that I cannot wait to share with you soon. Listen to this again. It will unveil deeper layers every time you listen to it. Let my voice speak to the seed of life within you to make it more known, more prominent within you at this time. Let me whisper to your seed of life to help it be known to you from now on. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next episode. Hello, lovely listeners. Thank you so much for giving your time and energy to this episode of A Little Corner of Consciousness. Now that you have received this transmission, give yourself time to ground it in. Allow it to land in your body and to move through your body. Let the energy move through your centers to your root and down into the earth. Bring it all the way down into the center of the earth and let the transmission become grounded, rooted, and embodied. And if you enjoyed this episode, please share. Please leave a review. Please download, follow the show. Help me to reach more individuals. And if you'd like to learn more about my work, visit stephanieablett.com. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time.